All right, we are live.
I apologize for my brain.
That was.
You apologize for your brain?
Yeah.
Great. This is going to be awesome. So, we have concluded the play test where 2 of you have decided to change players and 2 of you have decided to retool your players a little bit. You had no major retooling, neither did Moorcraft. Moorcraft is not here tonight, so I will be begrudgingly playing her to the best of my ability. So this is going to be either fun or she's going to be turned into stone again.
Why did you say best of your ability in quotes?
Air quotes. Giant air quotes. But we are back. We are back with Harlequin's Requital. We find ourselves in Nightstone. I want to see if you guys remember anything that happened at the end.
We're going to that place. Not the
place.
There was 3 places. We're going to the middle one.
Okay.
But by way of the first one.
So
No.
You guys chose.
We said we couldn't.
That's right. We couldn't do it, so we were just going straight to the second one.
I will give you some information that may help.
We were going to reestablish trade.
I wrote it in my other notes.
Each of the 3 different places, there was one person who died, and we're going to inform that this one person died, and we needed to make a decision of who to go to first. And the decision, I think, was to go to the second one. Tribor, because of geographic reasons / the person of importance.
Right. Now, I will say, as you guys retired for the evening to prepare for your journey, you were originally offered courses to help. You all started thinking about these locations.
Trivis?
Huh?
Aliasgar?
I've got notes if you want me to just read it out.
Yeah.
We went back to Morak after we found out about Lady Nandar. He told us about Markin, who was the sheriff in Bryn Chandar, who was the brother of Simili, who owned the distillery in Nightstone. So that was one of them. Bryn Chandar was crazy, crazy far away, and we decided not to go there. Then there was an elderly couple, the Zibrins, who were killed in their homes when the giants attacked. Their son Miras lives in Golden Fields. We asked someone to go there to notify him. And then DeGrath Alder was also someone who passed away, who ran the trading post. And now all the trade lines are severed. So his ex-wife, Elaester, is in Tribor, who could help him establish trade routes.
So it's not Tribus, Tribor.
Tribor.
I can't read my reading.
Now, you guys, we'll DM game you guys a little bit, and you guys decided to eat a little bit of food before you decided to get some rest. And you were talking about, how far these locations were. You kind of settled on Tribor, but all of you remember some geographic locations in relation to where you came from to start this journey, and some numbers for you to remember. On foot, a person or party can travel about 24 miles per day. Mounted, it's about 36 miles per day.
Mountain is more?
Mounted with a horse.
Oh, mounted.
From Nightstone to Waterdeep, which most of you all know because you either passed through it as the largest trade center to your north. It is 50 miles, 2 days worth of travel on foot, 1.5 mounted. Neverwinter, which is the next largest, much further north is 380 miles or 16 days. Luskin, which is even further north, is 500 miles. Hundlestone is 620, and Everland is 630. Now, what this tells you is based on your map and knowledge. The reason I bring up things like Everland is because it's off to the northeast, where there's maybe somebody in your party that came from a very elven district. And you guys kind of have been able to piece together maps in your head, to some of you that know the area really well. To get to Golden Fields, it's 120 miles if you take the trail. It's 5 days of travel and 3.5 days mounted. If you were to go as the crow flies, it would be 75 miles or 1.5 days. However, due to the season, the Desert River is high and fast, so you would be only able to do at foot, and it would be a very dangerous journey. You know this because of the time of year, because of the way the waterways work. you can hear when you were walking down towards Nightstone, you crossed over the Desert River, and it is very full, and it is moving very fast, and you know you would have to cross that if you went as the crow flies. Tribor, the place you guys have selected, is 370 miles. It's about 15 and a half days of travel on foot, 10 days mounted. You could try as the crow flies, which is 325 miles, so it would only save you about 2 days. But you run into every single issue you could think of. There's foothills, there's mountains, there's a few rivers, there's a lot of unsavory areas that you'd have to cross through. There's some woods that are not so nice. There's a few narrow passes you'd have to navigate through that are usually pretty highly traveled by unsavory folk. And you guys quickly ruled out Bryn Shandar, which is 710 miles or 29 and a half days worth of travel. 20 days if you're mounted. If you were to somehow figure out how to do it as the crow flies, and if you scroll up on that map, which you have the mouse, Jonathan, you can see how far away this place is.
Ridiculous.
Keep go. There you go. Way up there. That's Bryn Shandar.
Left.
To the left.
Right next to Icewind Dale.
Up a little.
And I'm guessing there's some pretty nasty NPCs up there.
Well, that has nothing to do with NPCs. Just look at all you have to go through.
Map. Where's the wall?
All right.
There's a lot of roads, a lot of mountains, a lot of foothills, a lot of crags, a lot of rivers. It would be impossible to go as the crow flies, but if you were to somehow manage that, it would be 24 days of walking at best, greatly increased once you get into the mountains and foothills where you have difficult terrain and your speed is halved for the entire day.
Let's do that one.
Let's do that. So, everybody bedded down in your respective rooms. You got some rest, so you're back at full health. In the morning, there's a knock on Davos's door, and there's also a knock on Apollo's door. The rest of you are still asleep. It's a very gentle knock. So whichever one of you wants to answer first, Davos or Apollo.
Well, since Davos was bedding down, he'll come to the door just in all his glory, swing the door wide open, and say, "What do you want?"
Before you is about a 145-year-old woman elf with a cane, and she says, "I've been told you are interested in the distillery here.
Very much so.
Let's have a chat."
Should I put clothes on?
I don't care. I'm seeing.
All right, let's go.
So, I would like to give you full share if you were to help stay and rebuild this distillery. I know you already have a majority share, but I'd like to give you full share. The shares you were not given were mine, but my requirement would be that you stay here and help me build this.
I am more than happy to stay at Davos Distillery.
Davos Distillery
LLC.
is LLC. Okay, is your party going to be okay with that?
I don't care.
Fantastic. Well, you know the building that your friend burned down with a fiery arrow from his crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's where we need to start rebuilding. So if you can meet me there whenever you cover whatever you call that up, we'll get going.
Gulp the hammer.
And she just exits without any other issue.
All right. He's not going to say anything. He's going to pack up his stuff and just go.
Okay, Apollo, just knock at your door as well.
Yes.
A 7-year-old dragonborn girl is standing before you with a little tiny dragon teddy bear in her hands. She says, "You're the only one of my kind I've seen in a long time, since my parents died. Can you help me?"
No. I was kidding.
She starts
Yes,
to
of
cry.
course I can help you. What do you?
All I have left is our house. I have nothing. My parents are gone. They were murdered. They never made it out of the cave because somebody let something fall on them.
Oh wow. I can't imagine who that was. I'm sorry to hear that.
I don't know his name either.
Find it out.
But everybody else treats me horribly because I'm a dragonborn, and nobody else is. They don't seem to understand our ways.
I understand. I can help you. That's
Okay.
the case.
So that's on your heartstrings. So with that, it's dawn. You guys have the aroma of meat, which you didn't think was possible based on the desolation that was left in the wake of all the attacks from down below. And what do you guys do?
Eloise gets up, My. I love when a man serves me some breakfast.
God, this is gonna be so fun. All right.
Is that fried goblin?
She's Southern Belle with the vapors.
With the vapors, and she's like Blanche from Golden Girls.
I love fried goblin.
Wasn't Blanche like the slutty one?
Yep.
That's why I said this is going to be a lot of fun. Oh, I'm remiss. So, you guys have seen this screen for me for the longest time because it's the one that I've had forever because it has a lot of really good stuff on it. It's the only one I've actually liked besides the ones that I've tried to make. But now, this isn't going to work this way anymore. Here we go, TVs. Now, because we are doing Storm King's Thunder, I splurged and spent the whole $16, and I now have the Storm King's Thunder screen. Hooray!
Yay.
Da-da-da.
Oh, I can't see you at all.
Yeah. I'll be doing a lot of flipping until I get everything figured out. So, there we go. Alright. So, are you heading downstairs? Anybody else heading downstairs?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
I walk down the stairs in a manner where I do not trip.
Alright, so Apollo, you went with the little girl to one of the houses nearby. As you guys get downstairs, you find that it's only the four of you. You find Moorcraft, who I'm playing. I know, I look just like her. But you have no sign of Davos or Apollo. But there's a lot of meat, potatoes, things like that. Laid out on the table before you. You have your seats of honor that have already been dedicated to you. And Morak, the old man from the cave, is there. And he looks very pleased. He goes, "We've prepared our finest meal that we could for you to prepare you for your travels. Unfortunately, this means that we don't have the horses to give you."
So much for that mounted.
But we have prepared spare meat that is salted and curing for you to take with you on your journey to Dracula, as well as the wonderful meal before you. And you see women and children and men eagerly just looking down and around the corners and just watch and see if you guys will eat.
Well, that's one way to hang a horse. Okay.
So do you guys sit down and eat?
Y'all gonna join us?
No, this is for you. You have your travels.
It's not a horse.
You're not there.
Andrew sits down and eats.
Okay.
I go into the crowd. Are you sure none of y'all are hungry?
We'll eat after you guys. You guys need to get on your way.
You look a little hungry.
We're fine.
Okay.
So far?
Yeah, I'll come downstairs.
Okay. Everything that I've already described, you do
Yeah,
see.
and I'll join and eat.
Awesome. So Taurus walks up and starts eating. Everything's fine. He's a little tough, but it's alright. And after a little bit of time, you guys are eating, and you realize it's not that bad. You know, it's horse, it's whatever. I mean, in out of game, I know I'm probably the only one that's probably ever eaten horse, so it's not that bad.
Just like chicken.
No.
I know.
Little
It's
gamey?
not.
No.
Tastes more like horse.
It tastes more like horse. So after some time while you guys are eating, Morak walks up to you and says, "Where's your other two friends? Their rooms are empty."
I don't know.
Well, I was wondering if maybe we could send a couple people with you to help out, because I noticed that they're not here. The rooms are empty. I've asked people, nobody has seen them. But your two friends have definitely gone, and I have two men who have, well, one man and one we think he's a guy, who have offered to go on this journey with you. And he turns around and says, "You two, come!" And from the door walks this dog-like thing that you think is a man. He's wearing a cowl to cover his face a little bit. He's about 3 feet tall. Followed behind him is a half-elf who is, he's got his hood that's over his shoulders, and he's just looking very intently at the room. and he more beckons to the half elf, and he goes, "This is Ronan. He's been with us for a little while, and he's volunteered to go on this journey. He wants to help establish trade, and he really admires what you guys have done, and he comes with my highest regards." And then he points at the dog thing, and he goes, "This is, what did you change your name to? Chum? Chum. He seems to be rather faithful, but he's a really good shot from a really good distance. He was actually responsible for trying to help train some of our archers before we were attacked.
Well.
We're stuck with that for a while now. But he also comes highly recommended.
Can I do a check to see if I know like what he is?
Absolutely.
Which check is that?
Let's have fun. Medicine.
Medicine?
A veterinary check.
I was looking for nature. Oh, it's a 4.
That's enough. It's a kobold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a kobold.
I was going to say animal handling.
You don't want to
No,
handle
if you want to do animal handling, we will leave the room and turn off the mic. But
So is this like a 4E kobold?
now it's the new version 5e kobold. It's a thing now.
Oh, because I thought they changed it so they were like dragons.
So,
Interesting.
guessing you're an archer, and what's your specialty, friend?
Talking to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm an artist.
Who doesn't have my Wi-Fi, by the way?
I don't.
Him.
Use the mic. We'll be right back, folks, because I'm not giving my Wi-Fi password. And so the password is, yeah, he's mentioning to you, Ronan, he's asking you what your specialty is.
Specialty? Besides fighting, I'm pretty good with spells. You know, that's my thing. Bit of a warlock.
Nice.
What about you? What are your strengths, if you will?
I pull out my axe. I hit things.
And an old lady from the kitchen says, "Rather softly!"
Eloise walks up to you. I have another kind of specialty, sweetheart. You'll find out.
Oh. Interesting.
Heal.
Meanwhile, you guys see Taurus is sitting there taking notes. More crowd feels white in her face, going, "Okay, I'm ready to go." And she looks at Morak and says, "So, you said we don't have any mounts?" And Morak says, Of course you don't, because a horse is a horse, of course, and you just ate it as a course of your meal." And she goes, "Okay, cool, whatever." And she looks at you guys and says, "Okay, guys, you ready to go? Because the sun's coming up."
Yeah, let's scoot.
Let's get out of here. Sun's up.
Well, wait. Let's make sure we got our provisions.
Well, and before we head
Can you
out,
take any food
I was
with us?
asked Morak, like,
You want the names of the horses that you just ate?
I was asked, like, as we go through, is there any provisions or anything, any services we can send back from Waterdeep or other places that we...
He looks at you and he strokes his beard and he's like, what we need most is just general building supplies. Maybe a little bit of food, maybe a little bit of trade, but we need to rebuild, and we're going to do our best to do what we can while you guys are gone, because it's going to be a while. It's going to be, it's going to be better part of a month. if not 2. So, whatever you guys can send us or send our way, you run into anybody, let them know what happened here. Tell our story.
And is there anything that Zentarm can do for you?
I think if anything, the Zentarm will maybe be able to help get trade flowing faster. They've always been a pretty decent ally.
Alright, we'll see what we can do.
Is there anywhere that's not goblin infested you guys can flee if those giants come back?
The only place we knew of was the cave, and you saw how well that worked out. And a couple ladies in the corner just...
Flashbacks.
Okay. Well,
And bags are provided, food and stuff like that. Nothing too heavy, but it looks like a good amount of food, enough to maybe make it for you guys for about 15 or so days.
Should we add that to our thing?
No, don't worry about it.
Eloise asks, is there another point of contact that, we can send like carrier pigeons or something to?
Morak thinks about it. Says, I think I know somebody that may be able to use some spell of some sort. I've seen her write in the air and letters appear. A little piece of paper will appear out of the air and just disappear. I'll see if I can get her to send something when I can track her down. I'm pretty sure she made it now.
And how would she contact us?
She'll send you the same message.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, one last thing before we go. When we get there, is there anyone in town you can point us to as far as contacts for supplies?
Yeah, do you have any allies along the trip?
Yeah, allies, friends anything like that might help us?
Any survivors,
I mean, the contact we're sending you to is Alias Arlgar. She's the trade master in Tribor. And so if you want to reestablish trade, that's who you need to find.
Alright. You guys good to go? And
I think so.
As long as we got a map and know where we're going. I guess it's your sugar pie.
Got some provisions. I swear.
Do we actually have this map, like, physically?
Mentally, yeah. Mentally.
And I'm an outlander.
So none of our characters actually have a map.
Not really,
But we're just
but you were, the instructions are to head back out to the high road, go north to Waterdeep, take the northeast road, the North Furrow Passage, and, oh wait, no, you guys are going to Tribor, right?
Yeah, the directions are pretty simple.
Yeah, then you take the long road, which is northeast, out all the way through to Tribor. You'll pass through Rallis, Sandar, Ampel, Red Larch, Westbridge, and then next will be Tribor. If you've reached Long Saddle, you've gone way too far, and you need to turn around and go back about 3 days.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right, so a crowd of people begin to follow you as you guys walk out. It's like a hero's exit.
Slow motion walk,
Everybody give me.
Armageddon.
Everybody but you two give me a perception check, including myself. I'll give myself a perception check. Sure thing, DM. Way to go, DM. That sounds tough, DM. What's a perception check? Well, it's where you roll a d20, folks.
Oh, great.
First roll of the night.
Natural one.
Natural 1. Okay. You just walked into a pot. Anyway.
So far.
15.
15?
I thought I'd have to roll.
No, you're sorry. Yeah.
Paul?
12.
12? All right. And I rolled enough. So the three of us, as we're walking out, we look and you can swear, in fact, you can swear that you see Davos just standing and smiling and just going like this out the window of a building near the ones that were caught on fire by Apollo. And then you and I can see a little bit further off in one of the houses, you swear you see the tail of a dragonborn with a little tiny tail of another dragonborn walk into a building and close the door as you leave.
Aww.
You adopted a kid!
Well, that's going on. I'm just reading
right
books.
now.
And I'm just like,
In game, Jonathan's character has a child.
what's his name? What's your name? Like,
Thank
the
you.
nursery?
I'm just reading my book.
You're reading your book. You're a Kabbalah Korean, man. That's what you're doing. All right,
Andre
so
just kind of smiles and keeps walking.
as you walk out, and yeah,
Eloise, who sees Davos, yells, "You couldn't handle me, sugar! Don't even try it!"
I want to know what you did to your character now.
it's gonna be awesome. As you guys walk out, you you see Morak, Morak, and he's just waving you off, and he hollers, "Don't worry, this time we'll raise the drawbridge, folks." And you hear, "Raise the drawbridge!" and a single bell tones from the church. And the drawbridge slowly starts to go up as you go around the tree, and you go along your merry way. The travel through the woods is much more quiet than it has been before. You guys make it about halfway to the high road. You guys make it to the high road where the inn was, and it's definitely closed and boarded up. It looks like something happened. You don't know what. Maybe somebody was ransacked. But you're at the corner of the high road, and
scroll the map down.
yeah. So you're heading north towards Waterdeep, and there's general travel a little bit here, a little bit there, and you make it through the end of your first day without incident. You bed down for the night off to the north of the road. There's plenty of spaces for camping. It happens often. Anybody taking watch through the first night?
I can take watch.
Okay. Anybody else?
I could take watch too.
How long are
Terrible
watches?
sleeper.
Are they like?
At night, watch is at least a couple of hours, and it's always good to have at least one or two people. That way, either more people are awake and alert, also that you alternate, so that way you all still get enough rest to have a long rest. That's what's important.
Do we consume rations for travel?
I'm not worried about rations.
Okay.
I never worry about. I don't care if the 5e gods are listening to me. The ration system is stupid.
Okay.
An encumbrance?
That's why all of your characters, I had to go back and adjust to where you are not encumbered. Encumbered makes sense, but I'll never let you carry more than what you can.
This ain't Skyrim.
Yeah.
It's just too difficult to add up all the ounces you're carrying.
D&D Beyond does that for you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it will actually tell you are encumbered. It's pretty cool. And I think it actually reduces your speed on your character sheet too.
Nice.
If you're carrying way too much. But, alright, so here we go. First night. Let's roll a dice and see what happens, folks.
Andre's out cold.
Oh, look at that.
Alright, so for the first couple of hours, who's on watch? Okay. Nothing of note. A few travelers that are weirdly making their way to maybe make it a little bit further in the day. Pass by off in the distance. You guys are pretty far off the road. Pretty safe. But you don't hear anything. Who do you wake up to relieve you?
Ronan was next.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you got a Ronan.
My turn.
So Ronan gets up. You can bed down for the night.
Sleep tight.
How bad is this gonna hurt? 1,000,000 ants!
Guys, run.
Stand there.
I'm a hide behind you.
What did I just roll? Really? The only thing that happens while you're on watch is there's a foul odor that just seems to waft in and dissipate over a period of about 10 or 15 minutes. Doesn't smell like decaying meat. Doesn't smell like anything really that you've smelled before. But it's definitely pungent enough to make your eyes water just a little bit, and you kind of go, ooh.
Not of the flatulence variety?
Not of the
We're talking
flatulence variety.
Okay, just make sure.
Who do you wake up?
Andre grunts something about his
I'm about to
parents.
say, I would assumably wake up Andre thinking that he did it, so check to see. Andre.
Well, who do you wake up for to switch watch?
Oh, I was gonna wake up Andre anyway.
Okay.
Has it been 8 hours?
Not yet.
Not yet, but you have to keep the rotation fair.
Virtually everybody's going to get a shot tonight. I get to roll for every single person that's on watch.
Hey, Andre,
You're already full anyway. So
put that big
full
axe
rest
to
doesn't
use and
matter.
Alright, I'm gonna ready my crossbow in case I see something menacing.
That's what I need. Instead of trying to find the 5 tables that it's contained in. Alright, so you bed down. It's now. Alright, so during your watch, it begins to rain a little bit. Probably a storm coming in from
Make
the
it
coast.
rain. Make it rain.
So it's a
Smells
little bit
like
heavier
wet
than a
dog.
sprinkle, but it's not raining. It's enough to kind of quell your fire a little bit. But besides that, not much else happens. Who do you wake up?
Throw a couple logs on the fire, and then I guess I'll wake up our new friend here.
Okay.
I would like to stealth.
Okay. So. I need a dexterity saving throw. I need an unarmed attack at disadvantage.
For me?
Yes.
Alright, what is my alarmed attack here?
It's probably +5. Actually, for
It's gonna be
you,
strength.
it's +5.
+5 to hit and 4 damage.
But you just roll a d20 twice, and whichever one's lower.
5 and a 5, and then I
Okay, so
get a
the
+5.
answer's 10. So even though you're stealth, just walking around really quietly, you are able to narrowly jump out of the way, out of the flailing barbarian's arm as he has a night terror, as he screams, "Leave the chicken alone!"
While he's doing that, I want to rummage through his stuff now.
Oh God.
So you're basically the same character.
Right? Yes.
Give me a dexterity
With a different
check.
voice and emitting
Sleight
your
of hand,
call.
actually. Give me sleight of hand. Sleight of hand.
18.
Team. Okay. Give me 3 things that he finds in your bag.
Just randomly?
Randomly.
I have record. No, I can't.
I wasn't gonna do that, but it's retribution now.
For what?
For you attacking me.
Alright, so let's say he finds a torch, some hemp rope, and
How many muffins do you have left?
This thing's gotta be stale by now. It's been weeks.
some very stale muffins.
How much of this did you put into the bag of holding?
None.
You guys have a bag of holding you're not even using.
That's right.
He's got it.
I'm a giant.
Okay.
Harry Potter bag.
How much gold do you have?
Let's
So
see.
you find those 3 items.
I have 39 gold. Well, I have 18 gold and 210 silver.
Okay, now you have 110 silver. You find 100 silver.
Nice.
Then who do you wake up? Don't forget there's still Warcraft over here
Is there a specific order, or is it just at their discretion?
at their discretion.
I'll wake up Moorcraft, but I'm gonna stay awake also.
Okay.
While it's still being stealthed.
Okay. So let's see. Eloise?
Yeah.
Sorry, Eloise.
Mm-hmm.
Lotharis.
Ouch.
Chum, who's already awake.
Torch.
And Ronan. You guys are mildly disturbed and a little pissed off as you hear the high-pitched shrieking of "Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!" from the 2 logs that were thrown on the fire as one of them rolled out, caught somebody's bedroll on fire. And Warcraft is anxiously just trying to fight the fires and put it out. And you see it flare up. She goes, "Fuck! Fuck!" And she just keeps going and going and going. Finally, she gets the fire out. And she's calm. So now she wakes you up. She goes, "I'm done. It's your turn. I'm going to bed."
Keep it down, guys. I'm trying to sleep.
Could use a prettier face to wake me up.
You just sat back and watched the whole thing happen. Actually, this works out pretty well. So it's still raining a little bit. That's why it says not quite a sprinkle, but not quite a full rain. That really weird spot, where you can walk without an umbrella and be fine.
Yeah.
but the clouds begin to break just a little bit, and the sun's beginning to reach the horizon as you're near the end of the night. And at one moment, you just catch yourself just looking up, and a star you have never seen before in your entire life, a different color star, a little bit green, has appeared in the sky.
Green.
And you watch it for a few minutes, and you think back, and you know that you've never seen this star. You close your eyes and you think about it, you look back, the star's gone. So, with that, dawn begins. You may now wake everybody up if you wish.
Could I do a little bit of insight on the
Sure.
star, just to see if I...
Not insight, it'd be a nature check.
That ain't gonna help or whatever. That really ain't gonna help. 8.
That's a star you've never seen before.
Okay.
I mean, you would have to roll pretty high to get anything out. I gave you basically if you would have rolled a 15.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's a star you've never seen before. You are absolutely positively sure that you saw that star.
Okay.
Andre realizes his.
Wait, I haven't woken y'all up yet.
Oh.
Honeybee, wake up. You ruined it.
Yes. Is this a dream?
Oh, God.
Can be if you want to be.
Oh, my God.
This is gonna be fun.
I think you're the only non-manager that's allowed to come to these games, Paul.
So,
Jesus.
so I wake up and realize my satchel and bag is a little light.
Actually, give me a perception check. Let's see if you do.
Yeah.
Oh god. Alright. That's a
Because
D20.
you had no reason to have done that, by the way.
And
We
technically,
can pick it up.
and technically, no one's woken you up yet.
It's just wake up.
Can I wake up?
The birds begin to sing.
Okay. Perception check. 8.
You have no idea that anything happened. What was your sleight of hand? 17?
18.
18? Yeah, you have no idea that anything happened.
It's pretty slight.
All right, so
Plus 6.
over the general amount of time, you guys wake up on your own, or you either are woken by others, or some really awkward conversation going on between two of your party members. You know, whatever that may be. You all have had a full rest. You begin to pack up, break down your bedrolls and things like that, and head back out to the road.
Just as I'm packing up, I'm just going to look to the sky first just to check on the weather, and also kind of looking for cloud giants. I don't expect to find any, but I'm just thinking about it.
Yeah, you may absolutely give me a perception check.
And while I was doing that, can I talk to y'all tars?
Yeah.
Perception, that is... it's only an 8.
We'll get to that in a second. What does she have to say?
Hey, y'all tars.
Yes.
Do you know anything about green stars?
Do I know anything about green stars? Nah, not that I know of.
Because I saw one last night. It was as bright as an emerald. Right up there. Like at 11 o'clock. In the sky.
That's very strange.
You don't know anything in that like magic book of yours?
Nothing here about stars, but when we get to the city, I'll try and find some information.
Andre sort of looks around, wondering if it's the giants.
As you look up, you see an enormous tower. Oh, before we get there, you all have realized that for some strange reason, you seem to be further into the woods than what you thought when you fell asleep. More than likely, it was because the sun was already starting to set, and you guys walked a little bit further than what you thought. So where you maybe thought that as far as we are from my street, that's where you guys camped, it's more like 4 times that. So you're a distance away from the road, but you can still see it. It's just like a thing. It's just nothing weird. Mm-hmm. Maybe we walked a little too far into the woods, right? But as you look up, You see an enormous tower floating on a billowy cloud, 1,000 feet overhead.
I did not expect to find that.
The tower must be hundreds of feet tall, and its spire looks strangely like a pointy wizard's hat. As the tower drifts closer, stairs made of clouds begin to form underneath it and descend toward you and the party.
Oh crap! The sheriff.
Do I have any idea what this could be?
It's probably a cloud giant, based on your research and understanding.
Okay.
And it looks kind of like a...
Cloud giant.
Kind of like a...
tower.
Like a bird size to look.
Like a black space. Like a dark room with the lights off.
Was that what I smelled earlier?
No.
Okay.
It was just a random event.
Guys, I got some history here. I think we should run for it.
You have history with the cloud giants?
Well, more like the sheriff of Giant Country's wife. So,
What, the last session when I asked him if I knew anything about cloud giants, it turns out Yeltaris knows an F-ton about cloud giants because I got a big long email about it. So I know I can tell you guys that they are...
Try to refresh the screen for you guys, by the way. Go ahead.
The cloud giants are quite good at magic. They're probably the best among all giants. And this appears to be some kind of mage tower, so that could be especially dangerous.
So what you're saying is we should not go?
This isn't a great situation to be in
How
right
do you
now.
refresh it?
Hit F11 on the keyboard
guys, I think we should bolt.
and refresh it there. Top left. Yep. Oh, I wonder.
Is it fog of war?
Fog of War might be on.
The what might be on?
Fog of War.
Oh.
So zoom way out once it loads. And I will see if I need to turn it off. Oh, the joys of being live.
I don't see anything.
You don't see it?
Like on the screen, there's nothing.
It's right there.
It's right there. You don't see it?
I'll move the mouse so you can see it better.
I mean, do you have dark vision?
No, he doesn't.
There you go. Pay attention more to the right. So scroll and zoom out a little bit.
Oops, keep on the scroll zone.
Looks like a tower you'd see in like Mario.
Do 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 do
Do
do.
do do.
Just broke it. You broke everything. Now hide the. See the 3 bars next to the zoom that you just did? Yep, hide those. Alright, so that's the tower that you guys see. And like I said, cloud-like stairs begin to descend towards you and your party. They actually stop just short of the ground. Seem to be low enough so that even the smallest person can climb up there.
Bad
What do you guys
idea.
do?
I don't know about you guys, but I've never seen this before. Pretty intense. Yaltaris,
Aren't these the guys that just totally wrecked that village we came from? I think we should get out of here.
Possibly. It's also very strange for cloud giants to interact with like normal people. So that might have just been like an anomaly. I don't know why they would have attacked a town like that.
yeah, maybe they just had a party and it just got out of control.
And I don't know why they'd be appearing to us right now either.
Maybe they want to invite us for a feast.
Yes, with us as the main course.
So it's unheard of for any of our kinds to communicate with cloud giants.
I mean, they tend to not really interfere with people, but one of the games they play is they like to gamble a lot. So sometimes they will bet on the outcomes of wars or different things as they observe from above. They might interfere if they think they could cheat and win a bet. But it seems strange for them to just outright just attack something like they did.
Any idea how many giants would be in a normal mage tower?
Do I have any idea how many giants would be in a normal mage tower? Probably
Something
only
like
one.
this one.
Will he eat us?
So we nothing more than
If you're
playthings to
delicious.
these giants.
I bet there's some really nice stuff in there.
That is probably accurate. They do fancy themselves like collectors of shiny things. That's kind of
I like shiny.
they kind of fall into this caste system of kind of like the richest person is the ruler.
Mm.
However, they don't really care that much about just gold. They would take the gold and like make something out of it. They like baubles and trinkets and things like that they can show off.
But Chum, we might be the shiny things to these creatures.
Ooh, start. But just imagine a giant-size gold trinket. Probably split that a lot of ways. It's very, very
They clearly know we're here.
right. And
They do seem to be inviting us a little bit. I mean,
When there's only maybe one.
And while you guys are talking, Morcraft walks over and she's investigating the cloud stuff that makes up the stairs. She's pushing on it. She steps up on it. She jumps on it. You guys can see this. She's definitely trying to figure it out. She's jumping on it and she's not going through it. It looks just like a cloud. She's not going through it. She's like, guys, this is weird.
I said we go.
I think we should go too.
Alright.
I mean, this guy's got a big sword.
Right.
Plus,
Plus, I mean,
it's a lady giant.
I mean, I think our overall should come in peace, and then once we
use to
assess
me.
situation,
no use to me. She's a lady.
Thinking with the wrong sword.
God.
Is that Joey Lawrence?
yeah.
He's got history there. Alright.
Alright, so who all wants to climb up the stairs?
I'm going.
Alright.
I'm gonna go.
Alright, so
Luis, so you,
for the very first step, just because it looks like a cloud, put your hands up if you're taking a step. Morcraft is. Alright, for the very first step, I need a Constitution save. Here's why. Oh no, you do get a
Damn,
Constitution save, and I'll tell you why.
Elbow.
9.
9, okay.
10.
16.
What is it?
16.
No.
Okay.
5.
Alright, so
You fell through and you're dead.
you are now turning to stone.
You're
Ooh,
gonna die.
I had a Morcraft roll. Goodbye. Oh, now you're 20. So, you and I, Morcraft and Ronan, we get a little like shaky because it's like, hey, this is weird. The rest of you, you had that moment of hesitation as you put your foot onto the top of the cloud, and it's reassured, and it feels like a normal step. It feels like stone, wood, something firm. Definitely not earth. Your foot doesn't sink into it. It's very firm. But you and I, we're a little hesitant because that's kind of weird, and we're a little shaky. So we're a little bit shaky for a little bit. And you're watching this happen.
I have to look at this email.
But for the rest of you, it's fine. So you choose to continue.
Oh, I'm going. I want the shiny.
Okay. There's no other checks, so it's 1,000 feet up. It's a long walk.
And I got little legs.
You got little legs, but that's the strange thing is that these are even small enough for your legs.
Oh. I don't know how you guys are
Upward.
doing with those long legs.
Well, we're skipping steps.
Like 3 of them.
I'll follow behind them, kind of sauntering up, checking everybody out from behind.
Nice.
Seriously, you gotta share the background on your character.
She's a gypsy woman.
Oh, okay. So after a long walk, it's 1,000 feet, so it takes a few minutes. And it's a nice gradual incline up, so there's a lot of steps, but not a lot of stress. You and I feel much better after a few minutes of walking. You guys are, walking up. I want to see, since you're leading the way, give me a dex save really quick.
11.
Okay, so about 3/4 of the way up, you guys see the kobold, Chum, slip just a little bit. He's getting a little too cocky with his steps, and he slips a little bit, and you see, like that, a rail come up on the cloud that he is standing on that he can immediately grab onto and ride himself without falling. And as he lets go, it just dissipates like a cloud. So, you guys get to the top. Now,
Like as I'm going up, I'm like testing. I'm like jumping it and bouncing.
it feels just like you're on wood or stone. There's enough give to where it doesn't hurt to jump on it, like hurt your knees or anything like that. But there's not like, it doesn't feel like you're walking on dirt. Definitely not like on cloud at all. But if you will zoom in and go to the bottom left-hand picture, where you can see all of your faces.
Oh, they're so pretty.
So, you walk in, and there's a large room with a very large chair and a very large table in front of you. You look up, and where you guys see the dotted lines, there is an opening in the ceiling. There are no stairs internal that you guys can see. Let me zoom in over here so I can actually see what you're seeing. There's a large opening that looks like it goes up a couple of stories, and you can see the sky. And by stories, these are not your normal stories, right? These stories, instead of being about maybe 20 feet at most, maybe 25 for a nice cathedral, these are like 50-foot ceilings. So you look up and you can see a few hundred feet up, about 100 or so on feet, 150 or so feet up, you can see sky. But you only see a couple of levels between you and the sky. In fact, you only see two. So you see rings just going straight down the middle. None of you probably choose to stand underneath it, which is pretty commonplace. But you see torches that aren't really torches. In fact, they're these globes that don't flicker, but they glow, and they look really awkward to you throughout the room. But they're definitely emanating light. It's very bright. It's very shiny. There are two statues of giants made out of what appear to be sterling silver that stand about 20 feet tall, 15 to 20 feet tall. So they are flanking the stone chair that is definitely not little person size, and it's not medium person size, and it's actually a little too big for even your Goliath friend here. But this is it seems very plain and simple, but it seems very clean and very particular. And from above you, from the opening above you, you hear, "Why, hello!"
Hello, hello.
And with that, we're going to take our break. Mute microphone.
Is it a lady's voice?
Oh no, it's a man. right.
And
So,
we're live.
from above you, you hear the word, hello!
Nice.
And from above, you see about a, very tall male giant, kind of legs across a little bit, fingers like this, just going hamana, 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 as he just slowly drifts down the opening and lands in the circle very gently. No sound.
You say drift, you mean just
Like a cloud.
just floats.
For the spellcasters that would know this, he's using levitate.
Oh,
And he goes, well, welcome to my home. How are you?
What's this guy look like besides being 12 feet tall?
The wiki says 18.
Okay, so he's 18 feet tall. He's not 12. He is gray in skin. Like most cloud giants, his hair is so wispy and white that it looks like clouds. He's got a very long, flowing, wispy goatee. He's bald on top with like the whatever it's called, where they're bald here but they have hair here.
Mhm.
You all know what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
The thing that when most of us get to that stage where it's going to shave our heads, right?
Right.
He's got two big gold piercings in the center of his ears. He has stone gray eyes. He's wearing a purple high-collared robe with gold adornment throughout. You can see stars and clouds and sunbursts within the lines and moons. And it's a long, flowing robe. He's got rings on his fingers. He's very ostentatious.
Yeltaris has his parchment out, and he's writing down details of anything about the room, about the giant, anything that stands out that he doesn't already know about.
Nothing seems amiss so far.
Okay.
You're definitely noting the areas.
Yeah.
Chum's looking around for anything to steal.
There's those two giants, silver giants.
It's too big. Can't do anything with that.
But
What's your name, friend?
he goes, well, my name is Zypos. What's yours?
Mine's Andre. Good to
Hello,
meet you.
Andre. Hello.
Hi.
He looks around the rest of you.
I'm Ronan.
If he spoke too much.
Ronan. Okay.
I'm gonna use I'm gonna mispronounce this. Thaumaturgy?
That's correct.
That's correct.
Alright. Cantrip to alter the appearance of my eyes so like it looks like I'm kind of like batting them flirtatiously.
Okay.
Why, hello there.
He goes, why, hello. And what's your name?
She walks up to puts her hand on his. I'm Eloise, sweetheart.
He takes your hand very gently,
Mhm.
his large hand, and he just puts his hand on top of yours and says, nice to meet you. And he looks and goes, and what's your name?
My
Can
name
anyone
is
else understand?
Yeltaris.
What language is he speaking?
You can comment.
Oh, okay.
Chum will speak to him in giant
Okay.
and just say, lovely place you have here. I particularly like these silver statues.
He looks and he goes, well, thank you so much. I do my best to keep it the utmost appearance. I'm very particular with how I like things.
Where did you get these?
I created these.
Ooh.
I took all the silver that I had at one point and cast it into two forms because I wanted to remind it of my brothers.
These are great. Do you have anything even better?
Oh, I have many things.
I would love to see them.
Maybe in time. And he looks at Warcraft, and you guys notice that Warcraft, since I'm playing Warcraft, sorry, Forky, is taking her hands and she's tracing some figures in the air, and you can see just momentary flashes of purple and blue. A symbol appears and flashes away, and she looks at the guy, and she goes, oh, okay. Okay, she goes, well, my name's Warcraft. And he goes, nice to meet you. And he goes, and so what did you find out? She goes, you're alright, you're alright. And she looks at you guys and just nods. She goes, he's okay. He's okay. And
Is that like detect evil?
if you were a spellcaster, you might think that,
Yeah.
yeah. Detect good and evil. He goes, so I recognize some of your names, which is rather amazing.
Sure is.
Especially like Yeltaris. Did I say that right? Yeltaris.
Yeah.
And Eloise. Not so much Ronan. Not so much the little dragonkin friend you have over there, Chum. I like your giant, though. It's nice. It's lovely. It's an interesting dialect. And, definitely heard of Andre. And definitely heard of Warcraft because I was speaking.
Good
with-
things, I hope.
Well, pretty good things. I was speaking with some of my interplanar friends as of late, and your names have come up. Something to do with Harlequin's Requital. Does that sound familiar?
It could.
That's us.
Wait, well, is it you?
I will say to retro a
It is
little
now.
Retcon.
As to retcon, as they were leaving, they happened to check their shoulders. They felt a little burning, and the patches were emblazoned on their shoulders, the same patches that the rest of you wear.
Okay.
So you're one of us. One of us. I
Yeah,
guess.
so-
We are the Requital.
Yeah.
Well, I was
Wait,
I
what
was
the
being
giant's name?
chastised. For
Sorry, to back up. What was the
Yeah.
giant's name?
Xylophone.
Zeppos.
Zeppos.
Zeppos, actually.
Like
could you spell that in Esperoir, please?
Zephyros.
You just made that up.
Well, I was leaving the Moonshay Isles, and I was talking with some of the friends that I have that are interplanar, and they were chastising me because I tend to do a little too much to help things out, and telling me that I need to take a less direct approach in life and let things be the way they are. But I've heard some really bad things that happened around here, and I decided to take a look for myself. The name Harlequin's Requital was brought to my attention as potentially those who may be able to right some wrong that were done by some of us.
Oh,
That
What do you
sounds
know
like
about
us.
the people behind the attack?
I'm not supposed to get too involved, but I do know that they were being naughty, and not all of us are that way.
Insight check. I can't roll tonight.
well,
Where's insight? 9.
Truthful.
all about helping the little guy. Although in this case, I think I am the
Actually,
little guy.
so am I. I am one of those that, pardon the expression, likes. I hold the smaller folk in high regards because it's through you that a lot can be done. So don't take offense. That's just how us tall folk are.
I hear you.
Us.
Well, if you guys are indeed Harlequin's Requital, is there anything I can do to help you?
We're trying to get the Triborn. You seem like you can move around probably quicker than we normally can. Perhaps you could give us a ride.
I can definitely move around a little bit better.
Bless you.
I have the ability to travel at great heights where things normally don't seem to bother me, and most people don't like to bother giant floating castles. But Tribor, because let me think, and you can see him just moving his fingers very fluidly, and you can see little sparks of light, and he closes his eyes a little bit, and he goes, oh, okay. He goes, well, if we were to go to Tribor, if we were to leave right now, I can get you there in 11 days.
It seems
That's a hell of a lot
slightly
faster.
quicker, yeah.
No, it's a considerably
Oh, that's right. I'm thinking of the horses. We don't have horses.
Yeah. From your current point, it would take you. You guys are just shy of 15 days away on foot, and he can get you there in 11 days.
As the crow flies.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because
Or
he is
actually,
like a
as
crow
the
flying.
castle floats, dear, as the castle.
Owls moving castle.
And how would we have to repay for these services?
Oh, this is the least I can do. If you are indeed Harlequin's Requital, this is me not interceding, but helping speed things along. It is my duty to my patrons to do as such.
We're
Balancing
okay.
the
Patron.
force.
Wait,
The otherworldly planar people that I speak with.
and
So what do you know about what's been going on?
I've heard that there were some not so nice giants that attacked a few places and stole some things and killed some people. And that's not how we like to do business.
So they attacked just to steal stuff? That was their motive?
They were weighing their hands a little bit more in some gambling bets that we had.
So is it more about the bet or what they stole from the small people?
As far as I know, it's what they stole, not the bet.
But okay.
You like to gamble, eh?
A little. Do we have a game?
Uh-oh.
Wait. Can I ask you a few more questions, sweetheart?
Sure.
Are we playing the game right now? Like, are any of your friends trying to, gamble, like in Tribor or any of these other places we're trying to get to?
I have no stake in what's going on.
But do your friends?
Indirect answer.
But do your friends?
Not to the best of my knowledge.
Okay.
And who would have more knowledge than yourself?
Oh, deity's much more powerful than mine.
Deity?
Deities. Gods.
Okay.
So you think these other giants were naughty to help themselves win a bet?
Win something, more than likely. A bet at least, yeah.
So that's not very honoring to Memnor, is it?
Not in the slightest. That's why I'm here.
Well, we certainly appreciate the ride. Is there anything else you can do to help us on our journey?
I can get you there. The only thing that I ask is that you guys don't leave this floor.
Doesn't look like there's a way to anyway.
Question for you, Zeppo.
Yeah.
So, in our travels, Lady Nanda unfortunately passed away.
I've heard as such.
Is there any way that you or your so-called giant friends can help us revive her, bring her back to her senses? Because she's got a little bit of vapors.
Vapors?
That's what she said.
The vapors.
The gout.
I'm sure there are those that can help, but I am not of that ilk.
Do you know who could help in that regard?
I will get the word out and see what I can do.
The word out to who?
Those who may be of that ilk.
Okay.
But do we have a game, there, little one?
I would like to play a game for one of these statues.
What do you have to put up against it?
Whoa, man. How are you going to carry that thing? You don't expect me to carry it. I can't lift that.
Well, I'm sure the giant can deliver it.
Yeah.
It's probably the fastest.
He's got
service in
magic.
town. Yeah.
What do you have to put up against it?
I bet
Hope we have a storage unit.
that I can
Cost like rental.
place this coin somewhere on your body without you knowing.
And what do I win if I find it?
The coin.
You're putting one coin up against 3,000 platinum with silver.
You sound scared.
Intimidation check. Or intimidation. Or persuasion, actually.
Persuasion. 13, because I'm a -1.
Not scared in the slightest. But I know a bad bet when I hear one.
It was a bad bet.
And so he goes, so shall we start on our way?
Yes.
I think so.
Can I do a check on the Moonshade Isles to see if I know anything about that or its connection to interplanar entities?
Sure. History.
Oh, that's finally a good roll. 24.
Alright, so the Moonshade Isles are...
I know the west.
Yeah, they're Western, and they're stoked in mysticism, and they're stoked in history. They're elven in nature, usually. There's a very strong connection with different planes of deities that originates from the Moonshade Isles. They're usually... what'd you roll?
24.
24. I'll get you more information, but pretty much it makes sense. When he's probably speaking interplanar, he's usually meaning those who can jump between planes, not like just those who are of different planes, but those who can actually go between them.
Okay.
So like the Fae, the Fae, the Archfae, things along those lines, as well as some of the lighter deities and lighter entities as well.
Are you a moon elf?
Yes.
Well, we got a long trip. Does anyone have any games we can play?
And you see him You see him say, "I'll be right back. I want to get us moving." And he goes, "Humana, humana." He goes, and he just stops in the middle of it as he's floating. He goes, "I just do that because it's fun." And he's still moving up. He goes, "Humana, humana, humana." Humana. And you see him drift up, and you hear like, and like the sounds of lightning and shocking, and then you look up and you can see the clouds are definitely moving, but you don't really feel yourself moving. But you look out the window behind you, or the doorway that you came in, the very tall doorway, and you were definitely moving at a slightly faster than walking pace, probably close to being mounted, and you're just heading in the direction that you are heading in.
And I'm writing all this down.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. So you hear, humana, 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 humana. I'm going to do this every time. Humana, 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 humana. And he comes down and he lands. And he goes, "Now I really don't have, quarters that would be befitting of you small folk, so I apologize, but you may feel free to take up space anywhere on this floor. Be mindful of going out the door. If you look, there's a bluish greenish hue to our door. That means that there's a gate up to prevent you from going out or anybody from coming in. Just be mindful of that, because if you touch the doorway to either side for a couple seconds, it will go away, and you can step out onto the balcony and look outside. It's a very long fall. It's about 1,000 feet, so don't do that.
Who would be coming in? We're 1,000 feet.
You never know. I've been around everywhere. You
That's
never
what
know.
she said.
Which she?
Eloise. That's
So,
what Eloise said.
But this will get us there, and you'll see me going up to the top, and I'm taking care of things up there, and you'll see me right above you. That's where my quarters are, so if you need anything, I'm only a holler away, and I will come down.
Question for you.
Yes.
If a lady wanted to refresh herself, so to speak, put on her makeup.
Is that what they call it?
Sure. Do you have facilities for that? Or like a kitchen, or like a
I'm
privy?
sure we could fashion something for you.
Can we fashion something a little now?
You can look in the silver statues. There's silver statues. You should be able to see your reflection.
I think we should probably establish a pee corner.
Thanks, Dwight.
I was trying to say that without actually saying the words.
That's what the balcony's for.
Forecast.
Now, the thing is,
Flirting
is that-
minus 5, Paul.
is that as long as you stay within the radius of the arms of this castle, the cloud will be just as strong, if not stronger, than the stairs you walked up. So there's plenty of places outside as well. And you can set up a camp, a tent. You can even, maybe I can work with you and can pierce a small hole so you can just let it
Drizzle
rain.
on people.
Just let it rain. But from 1,000 feet, poop will freeze. Just so you know.
Oh, so it absolutely would kill somebody. It's like a rock falling from the sky.
I believe there was a Mythbusters episode about this.
There was actually, and I remember seeing it.
Reading. What do you guys want to do?
I think we should all go to sleep for as long as possible and
Yeah,
let the
let's
journey
say-
go quicker.
It's a pretty safe area to rest for 11. So 11 days of
A very
travel.
long rest.
A very long rest.
I'll sleep for 11
Well,
days.
I think we should still have one person keep watch, just in case.
So a very long poker rest. Cool. So over the course of a couple of days, you guys are able to establish a pea corner, a boo corner, 100-acre wood corner. And
Nice.
You're welcome. And
Eeyore.
the Eeyore corner and a falling down tent corner. Nobody falls. There's no issues. You guys are definitely well taken care of. You're able to eat, laugh, joke. There's a little bit of gambling that goes on with the giant. Nothing major. However, you come to find out that the second level is his quarters, and the third level is his airy. and that he is very proud of the fact that he's the owner of 4 griffins that are up on the Eyrie. So that's the 3rd level that you guys have not been up to or been able to see.
What's a griffin?
A griffin
Like,
is...
think Gryffindor from Hogwarts.
It's I believe, a
bird.
lion's body with like big wings,
Oh,
I believe.
Yeah.
They're
I
majestic
could have done
creatures.
this entire time. If you guys wanted to see what he actually looks like, here you go. There he is.
Oh, he's a handsome
He's
man.
a
It's like-
devil.
Eloise type.
No, it's an eagle's face, lion's torso,
Oh, he is big.
and eagle's wings and front talons from
Yeah.
the eagle as well. That can fly and attack and carry. They're pretty amazing creatures. And you do come to find out that Markrat did cast Detect Good and Evil and found out that he is neutral, but he is definitely not evil in any way. He's got the best intentions. So, on the 3rd day of your journey, you guys are outside just walking around, just doing your thing, just hanging out. Some of you are sleeping inside. In fact, let's call it out now. Who's sleeping inside? Okay. Who else?
I'm sleeping
On that
inside.
particular day or just in general?
That particular for right now. Who's sleeping inside?
I'm sleeping inside.
Okay.
I'll do it outside.
Okay.
I'll be outside.
Outside. Who's awake?
I'm probably
Awake.
awake.
Okay. Morkrath is sleeping inside. So, on the 3rd day of your journey, you spot 9 very thin and lightly armored humans riding giant vultures. They land atop the cloud, whereupon the humans dismount. All the riders wear steel helms that cover their eyes and resemble stylized bird heads. One of them is equipped with a shoulder bag adorned with a smiling face.
Watchmen.
What do those outside do?
I greet them in giant.
They're humans?
You cannot tell if they're humans.
I assume if they're well intentioned, they would understand the giant in his native language.
The back end giant, broken but still giant. He says, "We're here to see the giant who owns this place."
What's his name?
I don't know. That's why we're here to see him.
What are you looking for?
So
Oh,
let me
sorry.
go ahead and just do this.
What's the password?
Password is now, bitch.
I think they're talking to you.
If you
Eloise.
scroll down on your map a little bit.
Going, going, going.
Jonathan, the one with the mouse.
I'm
Scroll down
sorry.
on your map a little bit.
Oh wow.
There's a
Oh.
few of them.
Yeah. So who was outside?
Well, let me move you guys.
Yeah, it was me
I'm out there.
Chum.
and Yeltaris and Eloise.
Yep.
Guess I'm
And the 3 of us are inside sneezing.
And just to make sure you guys know, each one of these squares is 10 feet.
You
Put
trying to
everything
take a
into
square?
scale.
These
They're
squares.
little tiny squares.
Okay.
It's 10
What are
feet.
those little things?
Those are the people.
Those are the people that I'm dismounting.
They were riding on those other things.
The Gryffindors.
I'm gonna make this sword actually make sense.
Is that a little stable for them?
I'm out cold. I have no idea what's going on.
You're also inside.
I tell them to wait here, and I go inside and shout out to Zappo.
Not gonna let us sleep.
Mm-hmm.
How thoughtful. Thank you.
They have the smiley face insignia on there.
Mm-hmm.
Could I do like an insight check, see if I can tell what this insignia is, if I recognize it?
Sure. Yeah, we'll put.
Is it Bane?
It was Bane doing a line from
22.
Dark
Oh,
Knight.
I need to make you guys smaller. That's part of the problem too.
That was weird.
Oh yeah, we're huge.
I'm actually that big. I'm 40
Life size.
feet.
You're as big as the
Gained a
giant.
little bit of weight, eh?
Yes, but you're not 40 feet up. No, just kidding. You're just like the blob. You had too much dog food.
All right. There we go. That makes much more sense to me. So he says, "We'll wait. We'll wait."
Ooh.
And you walk in and call for Zappos, who is upstairs, and he goes, "Just a moment." Humana, 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 humana.
Oh, I had an insight check of 22.
You have no idea.
Good.
There's some dudes outside. They wanna see you. I don't know. They seem kind of aggressive.
And while you're talking to him, you can hear, "Master of the Tower!" And,
I think they're talking to you, though it could be me. I'm not sure.
No.
I pop my head out and say, "Yes."
we need the giant.
You said Master of the Tower.
Enough. Everybody roll initiative.
Are we
Those of us
still-
who are asleep too,
That escalated.
Or did we
quickly.
get woke up by all the noise?
because
Apparently they don't like
Woken
my
up by him
humor.
walking in, so you're awake.
You probably heard me
Andre
yelling.
and Morkrath are not rolling initiative. Chum, Eloise, Yotharis roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
14.
They just go to fight, huh?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry,
5, 6,
16.
7, 8, 9.
I'm just gonna move you guys closer. Just so you
I'll do.
Yes.
Do I have 3 groupings?
don't be outside. We'll be outside.
So these are humans.
Humanoids or human-like?
Oh, dude.
Human.
Sweet. All right. So, 25 to 20.
20.
22.
Oh, jeez.
Deuce.
So they're fighting them, huh?
Apparently.
Well-
Just for no reason.
I can still talk
We're
to
not gonna
bad
have a
guys.
debate. We're not gonna slot for a debate position.
I'll be going like 17.
15 to 20.
16.
Okay, and that grid is 10 feet.
Each of the little squares is 10 feet.
Got it.
So in theory, if they just ran inside, could the giant just let them all drop?
You did Ronan, that chum.
Alright, so that's 1. Alright. We'll just leave this one down here. And do this. Nope, that's not gonna work.
I'm assuming there's daylight, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So they're bad guys. They're not going to negotiate.
Time for negotiations over.
We don't negotiate.
Terrorists.
Gotta stop the terror.
And in the event, which I will be rolling for them, the giant vultures will go at the same time as their rider.
Oh, jeez.
So we can't get
I
on
don't
the
have
vultures?
enough, I don't have enough right now.
Guys, I think we're
The
dead.
giant vultures are not involved right now.
I'm assuming this super.
Is there any
super
chance
giant
of
should be
us-
You're inside.
helpful.
You have no idea what's going on.
Well, I'm just asking, theoretically, is there any chance of us, stealing those vultures after we keep their occupants?
You have to survive first. All right, so Yeltharis, what do? You see them all draw their weapons. Every single one of them.
Talk him down.
I mean, the giant said just a minute. So I am going to. Let me read this real quick.
Yeah, take your time.
Because it's been how many weeks since I looked at this?
Like 6.
It's 9 against 6.
So on that leader guy,
Yep.
I'm gonna use distracting figment.
What does that do?
So as an action, one creature I see within 60 feet, target must make an intelligence saving throw.
All right. Intelligence saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah. 16.
That succeeds.
Okay. Now I am a fairy. And
Successful save, it only takes half damage, so it will take half of 2d10.
okay.
That was 10, so 5 damage.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Eloise.
If I wanted to use my deck of illusions, is that a bonus action or an action?
It's a bonus action.
Yes. Okay.
No, it's an action to throw. It says on the instruction cards it's an action to throw.
Oh man. Okay, fine. Okay.
But we might be able to get a king with his entourage again.
Yes. Yeah, let's go with chaos. Okay, I'm gonna yell deck. Throw the card, and I'm
You
gonna.
two have no idea what that means. Go ahead, throw your card.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're still inside, completely safe,
Yeah.
behind a force field. Okay.
The force field's down. You got people outside.
I'm gonna yell
What sound?
deck. Watch out. And I'm gonna throw the card. How far can I throw?
30 feet.
Okay.
3 spaces.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll throw it right here.
You can also move if you want to.
Oh, that's right. I can. Okay.
And you can move 30 as well.
Okay, so I'm gonna move right here.
What is your class now? Are you still cleric?
I'm a cleric. And I'm gonna throw the deck, the card, so it's right here.
Just
Hold
push it
down.
hold. Okay. Give me a dexterity throw. At a disadvantage, surprisingly.
Why?
You're on a cloud 1,000 feet up in the air with different air structure, and you're moving.
That's awful. 13.
13. Hand me the top card.
Let's see how this goes. Don't be poisonous gas. Don't be poisonous gas.
As long as it doesn't hit us, that would work out probably.
Interesting. This will appear at the end of the turn.
Okay.
Most of you guys, it's going to take me a second to find it.
So at the end of the round,
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And oh, as a bonus action, I have my shield up.
Okay. The guy that you hit is going to return the favor.
Clap back. Sorry.
How does he want to do this? You are 10, 15 feet. So he's going to rush you
Right.
without drawing anything from anybody because you guys are so close together.
Cure the clap back.
And he's going to stab at you twice with his daggers.
Okay.
I didn't even think about that.
22
That's a hit.
and a 12.
I'm going to
Gallus
spend
rebuke him.
2 side points
Okay.
for a psychic backlash.
Okay.
That will impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
So which one? Because he's attacking you twice.
The first one.
Okay. Well, that was a natural 20. So
it still hits me?
yeah.
Perfect.
Which is actually works out to his favor anyway. All right, so I'll roll my damage, and you tell me how much damage I'm taking. like 55 damage or something.
And he's dead.
Taking 4 damage from me.
That's 14 back.
Jesus. All right. He's not looking so pretty. In fact, he's not looking pretty at all. So you see this guy walk up and like try to stab twice, missing horribly the second time. And as he stabs Yeltaris, kind of right below the breastplate a little bit, you see Yeltaris wince, and at the same time you see this guy go, and he falls to a knee. All right, Chum.
Chum will pull out his rapier and stab the guy right next to him.
Okay.
And hopefully hit. Nope. That's 6.
A 6 with your +6 is
Oh,
impossible.
Sorry, it's an H.
You had a 2?
Yeah.
No. So you jab with your rapier and it catches his leather cassock, leatherback cassock, and it has no impact on him.
Hang on one sec.
It's talent to miss with a knife at close range.
It is a lot of talent. Chicken. So that's an action. Alright. Sorry. I'm trying to familiarize myself with all my spells here. Alright. We should be good.
1 second. Alright, so you're not going to move or anything?
Yeah, I want to move. Can you move me left 2 spaces?
He lashes out with you with his dagger as a reaction. 21.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
4 damage. Alright, so at this point you guys are definitely hearing battle, and Moorcraft is going to get up and start to charge out the door, so she's going to roll initiative. Moorcraft roll. She doesn't get to go until next turn, though. You guys can do as you wish before we start the slew of bad guys.
I'm gonna cock my crossbow and run towards the battle.
Okay, so roll initiative. You don't get to do anything until the next round.
15.
15. What did you have, Josh? What was your?
Oh, 16.
Okay. Ronan?
Alright. Pretty comfortable in here. It doesn't seem like the Giants really making any moves, so I'm gonna follow the Giants' lead and just chill
The
out.
giant is just drifting up to the second level saying, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this.
Oh, okay. Well, on a second thought, I will join the battle.
So, gotta move my guy 30.
Yeah.
No, you don't get to move until
Oh,
the next
damn.
round.
I'm just
You're
rolling
just
to get my
You're rolling
spot
to
back.
get initiative before I do this slew of bad guys.
10. Well.
Yeah, 2.
Oh, 12.
12.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Check out some of these new
So these 3, remove them all in concert, are going to go here, here, there, and they're all going to swing at you with their scimitars.
At least my shield got.
You have the highest AC of the entire party.
As a cleric.
You have the highest AC of the entire party.
Well, she does have
Good
a
job.
shield. That
Good job,
helps.
guys.
Come on, Halloween. You
And
can
in
take
a
it.
flurry of just metal on metal hitting you're wearing, are you wearing chainmail?
Let me look.
You put your
Knowing her character,
your
she's
shield up
probably
too, right?
wearing
Or are you wearing
silk.
plate?
I'm wearing chain.
the right shape. Plus, you have one of them just
Chains?
comes in like it's flat. Its scimitar flat blade hits your shield. Doesn't even really knock you back too much. You can feel the other two like try to slice into. They hit your chainmail and they're easily deflected. You take no damage.
Go healer tank.
Go healer tank. Yeah, no joke. So that's these three.
I can take it harder than that, guys.
Oh Jesus.
Let's keep.
Whoa.
Then 10, 20, 30,
You know how embarrassing this is.
10, 20,
You're the one who set the
My mind went
character up.
Yeah, this is my character. Like, I've never seen this
Mine went to,
character.
I'm here for the game.
This party would go so much better with beer.
I don't know why I've been bringing this.
Beer in my fridge. Beer in my fridge, y'all.
Hey, I
Beer
can't drink
in
beer
my
till
fridge.
Thursday because I'm still on antibiotics.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Okay, those guys all move. So that's actually they get double move. So they're not gonna be able to attack. So and that. That. Actually, we'll do this. Ooh, that was having fun there. And this guy is going to move here,
This is not the way.
and he is going to. You see him just kind of whisper, and above him appears a spectral warhammer. And he sends it. He's going to take a swing at Iltaris with his spiritual weapon. Nope, does not hit. The spiritual weapon comes down and misses you by like 2 feet, and strikes the clouds next that you're standing on, about a couple feet to your left, and you just see little puffs of smoke go as the cloud and just drifts away in the direction that you guys are going. All right,
What
so
does the spiritual weapon look like?
it's a warhammer.
Okay. Do I recognize it as a spiritual weapon?
You do,
Okay.
yeah. So with that, we're back at the top of the order. Iltaris.
Okay. I'm going to Misty Step straight ahead to behind Eloise.
Okay. So like
this is
the open
nice.
space. I'll move you
I got
here.
it. There?
Is that there? Is that where you want it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I will spin around and Mace of Terror.
Okay.
So as many people does it have to be people in line of sight? No, it doesn't have to be people I see. It's just every creature of my choice in a 30-foot radius.
So every one of them.
I think so.
Yeah, they're all within 30 feet.
30-foot radius.
They're all within 30 feet.
That's yeah.
One.
This
a
one.
A couple
this
of
one.
them are at the
The
edge.
two that are inside are outside of the 30-foot. I think.
Is it?
No, that's 10,
No,
20.
it's all of them.
It's everyone, yeah.
So everyone within 30 feet, right?
All the bad guys.
Have to do which kind of check?
That is a Wisdom saving throw DC 15.
What kind of ability is this?
It's my mace I'm carrying.
Nice.
All right.
Right.
DC 15.
Yeah.
Pass. I'm going top left. Or sorry, with the ones inside. So
Okay.
we'll do pass. Pass. Pass.
What are you rolling?
Well, a 20, a 19, and a 17.
Jeez.
It's
Supposed to be rolling
supposed to be
twos.
scary.
Pass.
Just defying probability.
Fail. I'll mark them.
You want to use one of mine?
This one next.
I roll really, really well.
Fail. pass, pass, fail. The red dot ones failed. I had my kind of roll. So what happens? They're feared now, right?
Yeah, they're afraid of me for 1 minute.
Okay.
How long's a minute last again? That's like a
That's like 10 rounds.
10 rounds.
10 rounds? Okay.
So they're going to be dead before they stop being afraid of you.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
maybe.
Anything else?
I think that's it for now, because if I move, I'm going to get hurt.
Eloise.
I'm trying to figure out.
Eloise a la Blanche.
All right. Why am I a healer tank with not enough attacks? Everything is alright. I am going to use mirror image.
Oh, I forgot to put the thing out, didn't I?
Yeah, I was just
Oh yeah, I
realizing
was wondering that too.
I think I misty stepped into its space.
I love that one.
It drifted a little wide.
Mirror image.
So you drew a hill giant,
Okay.
and there's people standing in the hill giant space. It's not that big. It's that big. It's here. There's a hill giant now just standing there going.
And they're after a giant, so don't they kind of...
We'll see. We'll see.
That could be interesting.
Ooh, I didn't realize that. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So you guys see, well, no, you don't. You see a giant that you've never seen before just suddenly appear on the cloud. You have no reason to understand why. Eloise, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to use aid.
Okay.
I can choose 3 people within 30 feet of me. Each target's hit points go up by 5
Okay.
for 8 hours.
So that would be Yeltaris and Chump.
Oh, just 2 are within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, we're like...
Everybody else was like a long distance away from you.
Yeah, we're like, what,
target
100
yourself
feet or
with it?
something?
Yeah, you can target yourself, so the 3 of you.
Yeah, I'll do the 3 of us.
So you guys have 5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Yes.
Meanwhile...
Temporary hit points or
Oh wait, they're
actual hit points?
no, your
Temporary.
actual hit points go up by 5,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which means that you don't have those. You just have an
We
increase to your
overbuy
ceiling.
it.
Well, you have an increase.
Yeah, it
because
says,
both.
It does both? Damn. Okay.
So the different, like, the rules for temporary hit points are nice and convenient, but then there's so many things that don't use temporary hit points but grant you real hit points temporarily.
Right.
right.
Alright, so you guys have 5 more max hit points available. Alright, and what level spell is 8?
2.
Okay. This guy is afraid, so he must do all he can. He cannot come closer to you.
Correct. If I look up frightened, I think that's it, and I think attacks against me would have disadvantage
Right.
if I...
He's just going to keep attacking Eloise.
Oh, good.
Ooh. Do I want to do
Did
that?
you use the mirror image?
No. I figured
give
since the
me,
3 of us were near.
the frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. So it's not just attacks against me.
well, good. Give me a dexterity save.
19.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Yay.
So that's his turn. Jump.
If I used Hail of Thorns,
You would hit. It's 30-foot radius, right?
it is
Where you
10
aim?
feet.
Oh, 10 feet, then it's 1 square.
Yeah. So it'd be anyone touching whoever
Maybe.
I shoot at.
Yeah.
You could get like on the bottom of the party and hit 3 people with that, without actually hitting Eloise and Deltaris.
I think I can only get 2 without
There's
hitting.
no way you can get 3.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna pull out my bow, use a bonus action to cast Hail of Thorns,
Okay.
and shoot at the one to the south of Heloise, to the left of him. So it should hit the one south of him, right? So if I hit that one, would it hit the one to the?
So you're gonna shoot right between the two of them, right there.
Well, I need to hit somebody though. You can say if it's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
Okay.
They're spaced out enough.
All right, then I will just shoot the one. Is that one to the one square down, 2 way? That's one of them, or is that one of us? That's one of them, I think.
The ones with the red dots are not us.
Okay, I will shoot that one.
These 2 are you guys, the ones in the middle of all of it,
Okay.
and then everybody else is inside.
I'll shoot the one to the left of Heloise.
Okay, cool. Just a regular shot.
Just a regular shot.
Go for it.
Plus 8. That is a 24 to hit.
Ooh. Well, he hit. This is the guy that's on his knees, so.
What is that? I forgot about that thing. Nobody close enough though. My
He's
racial.
trying to propose to Eloise. Just gonna shoot him in the back of the head. I see how it is.
Yeah, it's only within 5, so that's not good.
Going to the chapel.
Kill those.
What's your damage?
Oh, that's what it is. I'm thinking of Horde Breaker. Sorry, I'm trying to remember what that is. Yeah, it's just 5 feet within the original target, so that's not good.
That's the die on this. This one.
Oh, the
D4.
D4.
Yeah.
The infamous D4.
Mm-hmm.
It's always that's one I always lose.
With Horde Breaker, I can take a second attack of anyone within 5 feet. That would be anybody. Okay. Then just that dude, and it's a D6 plus 4.
Go for it.
You're an archer. You don't have any special, like, super powered.
That's what he just tried to figure out.
That's what I was trying to figure out, but it's within 5 feet.
Each square
7
is 5
damage.
feet, right?
7
Plus
damage?
4. Yes.
How do you want to do this?
Since he's not looking behind me, I just shoot the arrow right into the back of his skull.
Fantastic.
No, I thought it was 5.
So move him off to the side. So, you guys see Chum, those of you outside, draws short bow and launch an arrow. It flies right into the back of the head. The guy who's already underneath. The first guy that you make contact with, the arrow goes right in the base of the skull, pokes out of his eye just a little bit as he falls forward into the cloud. And you notice that as he falls forward into the cloud, his body begins to sink through it.
That's
So just a little bit, not a lot of it.
It's like a pillow.
So maybe dead people don't.
All right. So Chum, you just went. Andre, you're up.
Where am I? Did you pull
You're
that?
inside the building.
You pull the thing here?
If you were to dash, you could get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. You can make it here.
What if I just go regular? 10, 20.
You can only go 30 feet, so 10, 20, 30.
Oh,
You're
what-
looking
Is
this
that within
long.
crossbow range?
Yeah.
30, 40. Yeah, I'm in crossbow range of them. So
Please don't shoot us. Please don't shoot us.
10, 20, 30. Crossbow right here.
Which one, right or left?
We'll do the right one.
Okay.
Alright, good thing I have a shield.
Alright, so.
Just don't roll a 1.
Or 2.
Oh! Plus 3. So that's 17.
That's a hit. Roll your damage.
1d8. That's a 10. That's an 8.
Which one did you say, right or left?
Right.
Okay.
8 looks like this.
It looks
Oh
like
no,
that.
sorry. Like this one. Sorry. Sorry, I'm giving you really bad advice.
This one.
It's the diamond.
The diamond. All right.
This one.
7.
Okay. He's not looking good at all. That crossbow bolt hits him really hard and catches him right in the chink in the armor, right in the shoulder, and it sinks in really deep. And you hear him like, as it goes. In fact, you hear a little bit of air as it goes out.
Like a punctured basketball.
That one's going to move there to attack Chum.
Oh no, you didn't.
Each of you is getting attacked
Well, my next attack is going to be real fun.
twice with daggers. So the ones that are feared are disadvantaged if you're on sight, right? On all attacks?
If I'm in line of sight of them, they have disadvantage on all ability checks and attack rolls.
Okay, cool. So the one attacking Chum and the one attacking Eloise are both at disadvantage. So we'll just roll yours first. That is a 7
That's a miss.
and a
About
12.
120 feet on this.
Alright, so for the first rolls for both of you guys. Okay. 19. Oh, never mind, disadvantage. So let's do that, yeah. Disadvantage would be a 2 for you. 12. Second attack. 7.
See it there.
And he stabs his buddy. Does 6 fucking damage. Okay, good. Good to know. Good to know. I did almost as much damage as the crossbow bolt did to one of my guys. So the one attacking Eloise swings widely with his dagger, and he gouges the jugular pretty bad of the guy who was just attacking Yeltaris. Like there's blood on you. Like that's how bad this cut is. And he goes, so that's those 3. Ronan, you're up, man. You get to do something.
Oh wow!
Welcome to the party. With that, tonight is over.
I know, right? it's like my first attack. All right. Since distance is quite an issue here, I'm gonna use my 30 feet of speed just to move a little bit closer. Well, not that close. Okay. I'm gonna use my.
I'm going to use something that's like really big AoE right down to that party.
Yeah.
Don't worry about us. We can take it. I can't be hit. I'm out of range.
Hold on 1 second. I just had.
Dear God, how many spells do you have?
No. I just had it. I just don't know where it went. Oh, is it Scorching Ray? Okay, Scorching Ray. I don't know why I worded it, but it shoots 3 rays of fire. I get to pick the targets, so I'm going to
Obviously pick the 3 close guys, right?
Well, I have 120 feet range on this attack, so I should be able to at minimum get those 2 and the 3rd.
And maybe people behind you.
Huh?
And hopefully not the people behind those guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can hit all the header and.
Okay, it says so for this attack. It says make a ranged spell attack for each ray, so I have to roll the d20 3 times for each ray that shoots out.
Yep.
Wow. 2.
That doesn't hit.
Do you have an attack bonus? It probably still doesn't hit, but.
Yeah, yours is a plus.
What's your spell modifier?
6. So I
6.
want to keep that in mind.
So that was an 8.
So that was an 8.
Still misses.
12.
12
With the plus 8?
hits.
Reroll that. It
Yeah, that
literally.
was like between. Okay.
16.
16.
Hits. How many rays are you casting?
Just 3.
Okay.
So 2 hits. So I'll hit the 2 up there, and it's 2d6 damage. 3
Okay.
9.
Completely forgot about this guy.
Oh no.
Make it 3 to the guy on the right. The one I just hit with the crossbow.
Well,
Big card.
I do 9 for him.
Big card. All right. So you did 3 damage to which guy?
I had the 2. The one on the right got the 3 damage at the door, and then the one on the left got the 9.
All right. So the one on the right, as you hit him, he falls to the ground. You killed somebody.
Now
Kill
you feel
count
bad.
1.
And the one on the left is the one you did 9 damage to?
Yes.
Okay. Again, I'm just moving him down here. Get him out of the way.
Body count going up.
Forgot about him completely.
What should a kill count on this
So I'll
D&D?
put him here. Go.
How did I do more damage?
All right. So after loosing that arrow, after loosing that
Say that
arrow,
again?
chump,
Why does my bow do more damage than yours?
You have a crossbow, I have a short bow.
chump.
Yeah.
After loosing that arrow, you from somewhere behind you, you feel just force just hit you and then hit you again, really, really hard. Like you are moved and kind of slammed a little bit around.
Whoa.
Well, I'm just a little guy.
Yeah. However, it's you take 20 bludgeoning damage. I rolled a 19 and a 19, so you take 20 bludgeoning damage. So you can see that Sean has just been like wrecked. You don't see anything.
What?
These are my favorite things in the whole wide world to play.
Did you put your 10 hit points in?
So glad I'm inside.
No.
From earlier, from always.
No, I didn't.
You put your 5 temp in there.
And let's see.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's
not
that
help.
one. And then he's gonna move.
It's up the top.
All right, he's good. All right. Then. All right, the remaining cultist
Yeah.
is gonna go there.
Hey,
That's right.
it's getting a little close.
There. The last one's going to attack Eloise. And we'll deal with those. Eloise. First dagger's a 16. Actually, first dagger's a 20, the second one's a 16. So,
Alright, AC is 18, so one of them hits.
both of them hit. Oh, yeah, one of them hit. You're right. So, that is 6 damage.
Goodbye.
As it reaches out and tries to stab you twice, one of them connects.
Goodbye, magical hit points.
And 3. Yep. All right. And then this guy is going to. Move his spiritual weapon over from where it was to where you are now, Yeltaris. And he's going to swing at you with the spiritual weapon.
Okay. Who's rocking the spiritual weapon?
9. So, no. And now Moorcraft gets to go. Whippy. So, seeing all this fun awesomeness going on, she's going to go 10, 20, 30. We'll go there. 30. Feeling a little brave. Oh, if your speed is 25, I'm rounding up to 30 for this, just because of the way the squares are. She is going to cast firebolt at one of the cultists. Come on, here we go. Morcraft rolls a natural 20. So that's a 25 on the firebolt, which does. Who has firebolt? What does it do? Isn't it like 1d8 damage?
You said firebolt?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1d10.
5 damage.
Natural 20 means she gets to roll crit, right?
Yep.
It's gonna die.
So it takes enough damage that you see Morcraft walk up and just very surely go with her hands and then fly forward, and a bolt of flame leaves her hand and strikes the cultist right in the face. And his face just starts to peel back as he screams a blood-curdling scream as he falls backwards in the hallway.
The Nazi in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
But better.
Ooh,
Ooh.
nice. More realistic.
More realistic. This one. And that's Warcraft's turn. Back to the top. Yeltars.
Mind bang him.
Mine.
So there's two of them below me, right?
Yes.
The one directly below me is not feared.
Correct.
I will spend 3 side points
And mind bang.
to. I'll go ahead and do a distracting figment.
Okay. Then while he's doing that, Eloise, will you please roll a d20? Just roll a d20. Tell me whenever you can.
10.
Okay. You needed a 12. You didn't get it. The cloud is moving fast enough that the card that was on the ground underneath the giant flutters and moves about 5 feet, which immediately dissipates the image, and the card turns to smoke.
Cool.
Forgot that if the card moves at all, so wind can move the card, then the card, the image is immediately dispelled, and the card is gone.
Can I have to make an intelligence saving throw?
Yes. That would be a 15.
Dang it. Okay, so you only take half damage
Of 11d5 d20s.
of 3d10.
Okay, sure.
Where'd my other d10 go? There's one. Half of 7.
So 3, 4,
Round up.
4. You only hit 7 on 3d10?
Yeah.
Nice.
3, and 1.
Okay.
But I will also use a bonus action to recover 3 hit points.
Okay. Eloise.
Alright. There's still a dude right next to me.
Yep.
I'm gonna use command.
Okay.
Gotta be practical and do what she would do. Alright, do what she would do. You use command. The guy next to me, saving throw would be wisdom of 13.
Fail.
Alright, I'm gonna yell to the person to grovel.
So the one to the north or the one to the south of you?
One to the south of me.
Okay. So you see. Okay. So you see him. You can say, "Sorry, miss. I'm sorry, miss. I'm sorry, miss." We'll go ahead and mark him. How long does command last?
Command lasts for...
Like a round, or is it a minute?
Yeah, it says 1 round.
Okay. Blue, that guy is groveling in front of Eloise.
Tell him to run off the cloud.
I know, right?
Jump!
You have to grab
Alright.
gravity.
I would have
That's what I mean.
advantage
Practical
on the
would
one
have said
groveling
flee,
now,
but
right?
Sure.
Eloise
Would.
doesn't grovel.
Alright. So I will hunter's mark him
Okay.
and take a shot at him.
Put a hunter's mark on him. We'll
What
just
does
do
hunter's mark
green
do?
for now.
Gives me 1d6 additional damage on
Go
him.
for it.
Nice. I knew you had something special. Why don't you have a big crossbow?
It's like a
Because
laser
I'm too
point.
small. I gotta earn the other bow. The special bow.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see here. 18.
That hits.
Oh, plus advantage, right? Which would be a 1.
So 18. That hits.
So it'll be 1d6 plus 1d6 and then plus 4. 8 damage.
Yeah, so you see him, the guy grow, I'm sorry, miss, and then off out of nowhere, you hear, and there's an arrow sticking right into his neck, and you hear, falls over and dies. So, you have a bonus action. He is dead. You have a bonus action, and he just died.
I would like to move
Bonus
my
action.
hunter's mark.
Okay, 2.
The one north of her.
Okay. You're new to playing that, so.
Yeah.
Done. Okay. Andre.
I still have my Ring of a Ram, so I'm going to still keep charging towards the battle. So 10, 20, 30. I'm not in melee range, but I'm going to point my Ring of the Ram at this guy and nail him with it.
Okay.
With one of the charges. It says it makes a spectral ram's head, makes its attack with plus 7 bonus. On a hit, each charge you spend, the target takes 2d10 force damage and is pushed 5 feet from you.
Okay.
So that's
What's the
Oh,
range
that's
on
your
it?
ram? Yeah.
What's the range on it?
60 feet.
Okay.
He's going to get hit by a ram truck.
17 plus 7, so that's a hit.
Hits.
That's a hit.
So you guys see Andre walk up and go, bitch! And his ram just comes out and it connects with the chest of the cultist. What's the damage on it?
2d10.
Don't even. So there's this crushing sound as it hits into the chest plate, and you hear, and the body flies back a few feet, and just done. It's toast.
Is this like a real ram or is it a spectral ram?
It's a spectral ram.
That's all right.
What's the use?
I didn't know if like a real ram
You have
was
the
fierce.
you have the odor of goat poop. All right, so we're down to 1, 2, 3.
I like this ring.
So do I.
If only you had taken that ring from his bag.
All
There's
right.
still time.
The one that is Hunter's Mark, still pretty fairly unfazed, is going to stick with what he's working on. He's going to work on Eloise a little bit more. And one of the swings of the dagger is a 22.
Oh, good.
So you take 4 damage.
Good.
The other one chinks against the armor. In fact, the blade gets stuck for a split second underneath one of the folds in the chainmail, and he rips it out, and there's no damage done to you. And now Ronan.
Okay. Move a little closer to the axe
It
shown.
won't end well. You're little.
Slow. Okay. 2, 3, 4.
One well-placed shot.
Somebody remind me what the
Maximum
green
like
dot
3 damage.
on
It's
says.
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's
Something
Mark.
that you can see that you can't.
Okay, so that's the closest person in range. I'm gonna use Shatter, which has a 60-foot range. And each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere, which is the square, must make a Constitution saving throw. So,
Against what?
12 is what I have. That's what I just rolled. Your Constitution saving throw should be against a...
Should say it to the right of it.
14. If I remember right.
yeah, 14.
I fail.
Okay. Alright, so that's... Congratulations, that's 3d8 damage.
Okay.
6, 12.
Yeah. So you crush him, and you see his bones start to break, and he just falls into a lump. Again, anybody who's outside who has died, their bodies start to sink a little bit. They don't go through, they just sink. They're slightly below ground level.
That's 2 kills.
I'll even mark that way you can see him.
Two bodies.
Do that one.
It's a little force. A lot better.
We'll see if you get to do anything. Alright, so I need a dex save, please.
Oh no.
Actually, it's a contest, so strength versus dex on this one.
10.
10, I rolled an 11. So, you are small, correct? You weigh about 30 pounds, correct? Okay. You feel something pick you up by your shoulders and fling you into the corner of the building at an incredible speed. You are thrown 20 feet. You scrape against the side of the building and you are now prone. You take only 5 damage from hitting the building and scraping and falling. You have no idea what the hell just happened, but you are now prone.
I call it karma.
You're being attacked by a karma giant.
You removed 1 too many, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
I thought that was 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I should have 3 left besides that. Oh, no.
That's
That's right.
Here.
That's right.
Besides the one that we can't see.
It's one of my favorite things to play. It really is. It's so fun. And they're really hard to kill.
What is?
Whatever we can't see.
Look at the HP.
And that's always the catch that when aliens attacks, it's like a creature you can see. Let's see if there's something here you can't see.
So what are we supposed to do with that thing?
Yep, I know, right? The one south of Yeltaris is going to swing. Not at disadvantage, but that's horrible. Let me throw it actually in the dice tray. 19?
That's it.
Okay.
And I will Psychic Backlash.
Alright. That's 3 damage.
Was it? Did it get disadvantage?
Oh. The second roll is a 19 on its own, so.
Okay. So it still hits.
Yes. We will end in the next 2 to 3 minutes, I promise.
Just trying to find a spell.
Theoretically, if everyone
adjust
came
them, I
inside,
can't
could we
see.
just turn the shield back on?
Yeah, that's exactly what you could do.
What damage did you say it was?
I did 3 damage to you.
Okay. And I do 13 back.
No, you just kill it. You see this thing swipes right. And Yeltar is just like, hey, I like this. Oh god, oh shit, oh. And he just falls over. He's
How many psychic points do you have?
Right now,
11d5.
8 left.
8 left. How many do you have?
17.
Now this guy is going
do-
to.
Yeltar's going to pick up his parchment.
Oh, Schmegmar.
Schmegmar.
I've got no name for that one. This guy is going to. Interesting. You see the spiritual weapon disappear? Yeltaris, I need a dex save, please.
Okay. That's a 5.
Whole person. You feel some unseen force wrap around your body. You now cannot move. It's a dex to get out.
Okay.
So I'm going to mark you.
There goes the idea about getting everyone back inside.
Morgrath. That's me. Oh, okay. So, she does this giddy little laugh, like, it worked! And she comes forward. 30. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, why not? Right? That's what she would do. She doesn't know any better. She moves her hands again, and she goes like this, and you could swear faint little snowflakes drift away from her hands. And they pick up speed and they fly against the guy who's standing out there with you all. And he fails. And from the cloud, this white cloud comes around him, and this ice pick just forms and jabs right into his chest, and then the cloud just dissipates. And he takes not so pretty, and he falls to his knees. He is out of wind, he's out of air, and that's the end of that. So with that, sorry guys, we're at 10 o'clock. So I will see you all next week, where we pick up right where we left off. I would highly encourage you to listen to this, so you know exactly where we are, because I'm going to listen to this next week just to make sure. But I will see you all next week. Same bat channel, same bat time. We're at the top of the order. I'll keep this in place. All right.
Ready.